security and communication industry is growing in our country at the rate of 20% year on year basis. So I see a lot of potential and rather immense potential in this industry in the coming years, with the government emphasis on the infrastructure development, and that is the one area where we are growing tremendously. So with this growth, this industry is bound to grow. And fire safety as well as the surveillance systems are now the part of building codes. They are part and parcel of any building which is coming up in our country. So whosoever is making such kind of projects, he will have to implement this kind of security and safety installations in their projects. VICOM got established in the year 1995. We are the first company in India who brought the concept of security to the consumer level. Over the years, the VICOM is developed into a full-fledged safety, security and communication company. We have a lot of projects to showcase across India, and we have been growing since last 20 years. When I see the future, I find this industry has got immense growth potential. So how to go about this? One way to look at, I was looking for a low cost model and a model which can be taken forward in a big way. It's basically a knowledge based industry. We have experience, we have knowledge, we have credentials. So why not share these three things with the young generations, who is having a technical skills and they are aspire to grow. So if we can give them these three skills, they can do wonders in our industry. We have three verticals. One is the security divisions, second is safety divisions, and third is communications. When I say security, we are into CCTV and IP surveillance system. You will find a lot of surveillance systems now being installed, being undertaken by the government of India and also in the private sector projects. We also have access control system. When I say access control, you must have seen in the lot of installations like metro railways, even in the airports, in the offices, in the defense installations, whereby the people with their biometric, with the finger, they are allowed to get access. Those who are having the fingers registered, or maybe now the technology which comes is retina technology, or we call it iris technology, so that whosoever is having his iris or retina authorized, they can only gain entry into those restricted areas. So we do this kind of security systems. You must have seen also boom barrier access control system in the parking areas. So this is our portfolio as far as the security is concerned, which basically surveillance and access control. We also do alarm system in the security, basically for the home system, home segment, where there are sensors, and if those sensors are kept on and nobody is there in the house, but if somebody tries to intrude into those areas, the sensor will goes off. Second division is our safety divisions, which basically the fire safety divisions, in which we do fire protections and also the fire alarm. In fire protection systems, we take the turnkey projects for the entire buildings, where we do the entire fire hydrant, means the piping systems which is connected to the water reservoirs, and in case of fire eventuality, this system works and it suppresses the fire. We also have fire alarm system. It is the first stage of fire protection system, where in case of any smoke, it triggers the alarm. So smoke leads to fire. So we kill the fire before it starts. Just whenever there is a smoke, our detectors, it can detect the smoke and give the alarm. So our third division is the communication system division. Here we are the distributor for Panasonic, and in this division we have two verticals again. One is telecom divisions, which we do basically of Panasonic only, and second is public address systems. When I say telecom divisions, we take telecom projects for the commercial and non-commercial institutions. You find that in the offices, in all the offices, you require the EPBX systems. So here we have the EPB system, which is of Panasonic, and that we do in this vertical for office areas, for corporates, and also for the residential applications, which basically used for the intercom applications for the entire building, or for the maybe for the entire complex having many blocks. In the same communication division, we also have public address system. Here we have done a lot of good customizations, and we have made the PA system, some special kind of PA system meant only for the industry. If you see the industry like steel industries or cement industries and power plant and also refineries, there is a lot of plant and machinery noise, and it is very difficult to communicate effectively inside the plant. So here we have designed a system in combination with Panasonic telecom system, our PA system, which can effectively, if it can be installed in a plant, one can communicate it very, very effectively. It surpasses the plant and machinery noise, and the proper communications noise goes inside the plant. Principle is very simple. Higher noise kills the lower noise. So our noise level is more than the plant machinery noise, so that you can be able to communicate effectively. So as I told you, we have two verticals in these divisions. In the communication sectors, we have telecom division, and also we have the industrial plant communication systems. So these three in nutshell are the broad portfolio where we take the projects, and we have done the good projects across India. In our this VCPP program, we are looking for 2 or 3 type of partners. Option A could be, or option 1 could be, that the person who is very fresh, academically very brilliant, and he wants to do something of his own in the life. He has aspired to become entrepreneur. So we can groom such kind of person who is willing to be part and parcel of this industry, and he feels that yes, this industry can really give him a good career growth. Or the organization which are in this similar kind of activities, maybe they are in telecom but not into security and safety and want to grow further. Maybe they are into security but not in safety and telecom. Maybe they are into safety but not in security and telecoms. So such kind of people having mindset to do such kind of activities, they can also be our ideal partner. Third could be that we have also a very niche business model in the same VCPP category, which is bank protect category. That business is essentially and mainly designed for the banking industry only. In that vertical, we are looking for a person who is either the retired chief commercial manager of a bank or retired army officer in a bank, and who knows the banking industry in their region very well. This is again a very niche business model, especially designed for the banking industry. To our would-be VCPP, VICOM certified project partners, we have designed a very innovative way of training them, both on the sales and services skills. We will have training videos which will give the complete training on the sales aspect of our solutions. We will have training videos which will also give the complete aspect as far as the service and support of the system installed. So our partner, our prospective partner, they will essentially have to go to those training modules designed for sales as well as for service, so that they can be able to talk to the customer in a proper professional manner. Service is the key to our business. Sales of course is there, but sales will happen only if we have a good service support. So we have training videos on both the aspect which will be there for our partners. will also do a lot of marketing activities to support them, such as there will be print media campaign, there will be campaign on the social media, we'll also conduct the road shows with our partners. We will be hand-holding them throughout this journey, that's for sure. So the partners to whom we will be associating with, they will be our long-term partners, and therefore we will be also very much cautious when it comes to choosing our partners, because this industry is basically, as I told you, is a service industry, and the person having the service zeal, service thought in his mind, he can only survive in this business. So as I told you, training followed by good marketing support will be there for each and every VCPP who will be associated with us. With regard to return on investment, a prospective VCPP will have to invest essentially initially on the demo equipment. He will have to have the minimum demo equipment in order to showcase the same to the prospective customers. Initial investment, basically what is making on the demo equipment to showcase the various solutions to the end customers. But since our is a project intensive business, the investment requires with respect to the project working capital only, and that also is very, very minimal, because the payment cycle of the project is on various phases. In most of the projects we take the mobilization advance, and then depending upon the work in progress, the payments happens to the customers. Payments happens to us, not from the customers. So investment is minimum as far as the project execution is concerned, but yes, having said that, whosoever partner is there, he should be solvent enough, he should have the adequate financial resources to undertake the projects of those size in the regions. The value of the projects can be anything from rupees 10 lakhs to multiple crores. So he should have the financial acumen to handle such kind of projects. But return on the project, we don't say return on investment, return on the project is anything between 10% to 30%. So this is a very handsome reward in such kind of industry. To run the business, he will have to have the office with the minimum IT equipments. When I say IT equipments, he should have the computers or the laptops and the proper telecom infrastructure having with the internet facility. He should also have to have, his organization will be basically building up on the 4 pillars as our organization is. When we say 4 pillars, it means the first pillar is your marketing, second pillar is that project executions, third pillar is project support, and fourth is the admin. So he should be able to invest in building up these 4 pillars in order to take care and grow in this industry. He has to have the right people to take care of these 4 activities, as marketing activities, project execution activity, project support activity, and the administrations. This is the minimum basic requirement for every VCPP.